Crocoin is back above a key area for its price at the 10-cent level after a massive news week for Crypto.com and the Crow token. So for starters, we saw the Crypto.com Visa Signature Credit Card announced this week for US users, where users of the platform will have to stake a certain amount of Crow to be eligible for the juicy rewards that this card offers. Additionally, we have seen a new institutional partnership here with Figment, which will basically allow institutions to now stake digital assets through Crypto.com, greatly increasing their footprint and assets under management. You can expect to hear about all of this as well as an update for the price action of this altcoin in today's episode of the Everything Crypto Show. Now, before we hop into the content, just a friendly reminder that I am not a financial advisor, nor do I offer any sort of financial advice on YouTube. I am simply here for your crypto news and entertainment purposes. And if you do find the videos informative and entertaining, please consider hitting that sub and like button, and I appreciate all the support on the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. So it has been a bullish week for the crypto markets overall. Bitcoin is near all-time highs. Ether is outperforming Bitcoin and the majority of altcoins. And generally speaking, in market cycles, what leads Bitcoin outperformance and then Ethereum outperformance is broader altcoin outperformance, and that alt season that so many investors in the cryptoverse are waiting for. So I want to focus on Crow specifically in this video. This is the native altcoin of Crypto.com, which is one of the fastest growing crypto exchanges, and they have really helped to expand just their footprint and their brand awareness throughout the bear market and this entire bull market, a strategy that has paid off for the company. Now, something we talk about often on the channel is looking for ways that Crypto.com can effectively convert their users to not only being crypto holders and using their app, but also incentivizing them to own their native altcoin, Crow. And one really powerful way that Crypto.com has been doing this for years now is through their Crypto.com debit Visa program. So Crypto.com is looking to further expand on their Visa program as they just announced this past week the Crypto.com Visa Signature Credit Card. So earn uncapped rewards in crypto on every card purchase. I believe this is for the first year, or rather the first year is for these additional rates that you will be getting in cash back, kind of as a promotional bonus. And as of right now, it sounds like these rewards are uncapped, but of course this is subject to change in the future. So we're going to talk about what we know right now when it comes to these visas, what makes them different from the debit Visa, and how could this potentially open up billions of dollars to flow into Crow to access the powerful rewards that this card offers. So here is the actual post. I did share it over on Twitter because it is locked based on geography right now, because it is only available in the United States. You can only actually access this if you are a US citizen or if you're using a VPN, either or. But what I did was go ahead and screenshot this, and I'm sharing it on Twitter so you guys can see exactly what they're talking about on their website. So you can see here they're talking about 6.5% cash back for the first 12 months. This is on the highest tier offered for their card, and then 5% thereafter. For the Icy White and Rose Gold, it is offering, I believe it's 5.5% for the first year and then 5% afterwards. The Jade Green and Royal Indigo is offering 3.5% on the first year and then 3% afterwards. And the Ruby Steel, 2.5% on the first year and then 2% after that. So we can actually take a look at the Twitter post right over here. Sorry, I lied. The Rose Gold and Icy White is 5% back for the first year and then 4% thereafter. So if we take a look right now at what these rewards are offering and then line it up with the debit Visa, it seems these rewards are pretty much in line with what is currently being offered by the debit program. The primary difference here being that, yes, the debit visas are prepaid, meaning you have to actually load money on your Crypto.com account to effectively use the cards, whereas the Visa is a credit card, so you will be able to pay using credit. And then I assume, like most traditional credit cards, pretty much all traditional credit cards, you have to pay that balance back or you start paying interest on that. So just in terms of the cashback and the rewards, it doesn't seem like there is too much of a difference at the moment. However, as a welcome bonus, Crypto.com is also offering some boosted cashback rewards. So to commemorate the Crypto.com Visa Signature Credit Card, for the Midnight Blue card, the lowest tier, if you spend $1,500, you earn $100 back. For the Ruby card, if you spend $2,000, you earn $150 back. And for the Royal Indigo and Jade Green, spending $5,000 gets you $500 in cash back. So about 7 or 8% here on the first two tiers, 10% cash back on the third highest tier. And this is within 90 days of account opening. So it is a limited time offer. And then for the Icy Rose and Obsidian card, the two most expensive tiers, they're actually offering this cashback bonus for 180 days. And for the Icy White and Rose Gold, you can earn 10% cash back up to $1,000 if you spend $10,000. And Obsidian is offering 20% cash back, so earn 5,000 USD, spending 25,000 within the first 180 days of account opening. So this is going to be valid for accounts opened by August 9th, 2025 for the duration of time indicated depending on the card tier. Now, in terms of what these cards actually cost, how much Crow you have to stake for them, they're pretty much in line with the Crypto.com debit Visa. So it's 500 grand American for Obsidian, 50 grand for the Icy White and Rose Gold, 5,000 USD for Jade Green and Royal Indigo, and then 500 for the Ruby Steel. And the other benefits you can see right here. So for these card tiers over here, the lower ones, 6 months of Spotify only. Then for Jade Green and Royal Indigo, 6 months Spotify and Netflix. And then for Icy White, Rose Gold, Obsidian, you are getting permanent Spotify and Netflix subscription rebates. And you can see the other benefits associated with it right over here. Now, the biggest differences I can see is that, first of all, on the lower card tiers, there is actually a cap on the amount of cash back that you can earn. And I don't know if there is a cap on these right now. It says there or not, but that might just be for the higher tiers, similarly to what we've actually seen, from the debit visas as well. And then the second thing worth noting as well when it comes to these debit visas is that, yes, most of these rewards are the same, but as mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is a credit card, not a debit card. And it also does not have the prime tier, which is actually 1 million USD for 8% cash back in Crow, no spending limit, and then pretty much the max benefits you can get as it is the highest card tier. So right off the bat, not a lot of differences between the debit Visa and these new credit cards, but I do hope to see more information come out about them as Crypto.com just continues to expand their financial services, and I do like that it is linked to Crow as well. So yeah, you can see here the welcome bonuses, the cashback, and then the just kind of like the welcome bonus as well, sorry. And yes, the Crow staking is subject to a 12-month period. Now, I'm assuming that after the 12-month period is done, similar to the debit Visa, you can go ahead and unstake your Crow. But if you do so with the debit visas, you pretty much lose majority, if not all of the benefits associated with the card. And that is incentives for users of these cards to actually continue holding and staking their Crow, to continuously getting the benefits associated with them. So I do hope to see more information come out on that soon, but we did cover that in the last video. So I do want to also talk about their new partnership here with Figment. So Figment tweeted, "We have partnered with Crypto.com, one of the world's leading digital asset platforms, to bring institutional grade staking to a broader global audience. Through this collaboration, institutional users on Crypto.com can now stake digital assets securely and seamlessly via Crypto.com's custody offering powered by Figment." So they break all that down right over here in their blog post, but effectively what you need to know and why is this important when it comes to Figment? Well, Figment is a leading provider for staking infrastructure. They provide the complete staking solution for over 700 institutional clients, including asset managers, exchanges, wallets, foundations, custodians, and large token holders. to earn rewards on their digital assets. So on Ethereum, Figment is the largest non-custodial staking provider of staked ETH. And institutional staking services from Figment include seamless point-and-click staking, portfolio reward tracking, API integrations, audited infrastructure, and slashing protection. This all leads Figment's mission to support the adoption, growth, and long-term success of the digital asset ecosystem. So 700 plus institutional clients, 27 plus custodial partners, 130 plus employees, and $15 billion plus assets under stake. And then they have their partners here. So Binance US, BitGo, BitBuy, Blockchain.com. Ledger as well, Anchorage Digital, Parify. So some familiar and really big names in the crypto space and amongst these institutions that are using Figment as their staking solution, who can now effectively use Crypto.com with their custody offering. So pretty cool stuff from Crypto.com, continuing to build these partnerships and build out their financial services offered with this new Crypto.com Visa Signature credit card. Now, I did want to wrap up this video taking a look at the price action of Crow, and really there's not much to say here. As I've been saying in all my recent videos with Crow, I am looking for Crow to hold above the 10-cent level. So if we can see Crow actually close a weekly candle above this level, that's when I will be looking for further upside. You can see here that the last two times that Crow did hold above 110 and break above it, it did lead to some pretty big moves. We saw about an 80% move here in early 2024, and then in late 2024 we saw about a 130% move. So this first move was 10 cents up to about 18 cents. The second move was the break above 10 cents up to about 23.5 cents. So I will be looking to see if Crow can actually close this weekly candle above 10 cents. And if so, I would be looking for further upside from this altcoin, assuming that the altcoin market does continue to rally. So on that note, I hope you all enjoyed the content in today's video. I hope you are all staying happy, safe, and healthy, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace out for now.